us applaud feminists and activists. You ignited a movement from Cairo to Beijing, and until today, you champion rights and choices for every girl so that she may fulfill her dreams. Thank you. And I urge us to heed the interests of that young girl and the solutions that we devise, her interests, as we commit in those Nairobi commitments that we announce, her interests in decisions we take in the days to come. The way forward is by focusing on one number only. And for UNFPA, that number is 0. 0 unmet need for contraception, so that every woman and adolescent girl decides for herself whether, when to get pregnant, how many children to have. 0 preventable maternal deaths, so that no woman will have to die for want of reproductive care.
We cannot return to a time when women had little say in reproductive issues, or for that matter, in any area of their lives. I think we can all agree that ICPD was a turning point, a defining moment in our history. In Cairo, the world articulated a bold new vision about the relationship between population, development, and individual well-being, and the empowering of women and meeting people's needs for education and health, including sexual and reproductive health, are necessary for both individual advancement and balanced development. And I think we can all agree and be thankful for that in 1994, we stood united on such a visionary and common agenda. An agenda that paved the way for a more just, prosperous, and sustainable future. An agenda that acknowledged that people, women and men, mothers and fathers, were the best judges, guided by knowledge and access in terms of how many children to bring into the world, if to have children, and the spacing of them.
Achieving gender equality and women's empowerment and upholding women's rights is a game changer for poverty reduction, inclusive growth, democratic governance, peace, and justice. The Sustainable Development Goals cannot and will not be achieved until women, girls, and young people are able to control their bodies and their lives and live a life free from fear and from violence. The power to choose the number, timing, and spacing of children is a human right that can bolster well-being, economic, and social development. And when people can exercise their rights, they thrive, and they do, and so do societies at large. When these rights are denied, people's ability to achieve their full potential is constrained, and economic and social progress is impeded. And that's why governments must invest in human capital throughout the life course, from birth to older age, and particularly in helping children and adolescents to develop their full potential. This also means giving young people a place at the table to contribute to the formulation, implementation, and evaluation of policies and programs, such as those that are related to job creation, employment, and in the end, the fulfillment of their aspirations.